And hello everybody, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. God's peace and blessings be with you all. In the final days of World War II, as the Allied forces closed in on Berlin, a desperate Nazi regime faced imminent defeat. But what if this was not the end? What if those chaotic moments, a plan was set in motion that would defy all beliefs, a plan that would reach beyond the borders of Earth itself? For decades, whispers have circulated of a secret Nazi space program, one fueled by advanced technologies obtained through an unholy alliance with extraterrestrial beings. These rumors speak of hidden bases in Antarctica, secret moon outposts, and even operations on Mars, a shadowy organization known as the Dark Fleet, continuing to work of the Third Reich far beyond our world. But the truth goes deeper, beyond hidden bases and cosmic colonies. Beneath the Earth's surface, secret underground caverns house more than just advanced technology. They are the domain of the Reptilians, an ancient race that has been here long before humanity rose to power. Some of these being allied with the Germans, while others remained neutral or even opposed them, creating a complex web of alliances and rivalries. Join us as we delve into the secrets of the Dark Fleet and uncover the hidden history that has been kept from the public eye, a history involving Nazis, extraterrestrials, and a breakaway human society that still influence our world from the shadows. What is their true agenda, and why have they been kept their existence hidden for so long? This is part 1, the origins. The journey begins now. The Dark Fleet, the secret Nazi space program, and the battle for the solar system. Welcome to a hidden realm, a world of secrets, buried deep beneath the Earth's surface and far beyond the stars. A world where ancient beings vie for power and human ambitions intertwine with extraterrestrial conflict. Today we unveil one of the most astonishing and controversial stories ever told. A story that brings together not just ambitions of a 20th century regime, but also the agendas of multiple alien species. In 1936, deep in the Black Forests of Germany, an event occurred that would change the course of human history forever. A UFO crash exposed a reality far stranger than fiction. The Earth, we learned, was already occupied, not by one, but by multiple extraterrestrial species. The Reptilians, divided into two factions, benevolent and malevolent. The ancient Anunnaki, resembling humans, but possessing godlike powers, and the enigmatic short greys, whose true intention remains shrouded in mystery. This revelation set in motion a series of events that would lead to a covert alliance with the Nazis, the rise of a secret space program, and the emergence of the mysterious Dark Fleet. Our story begins in 1936, in the dense shadowy woods of the Black Forest in Germany. It was there that a UFO of unknown origin came crashing down under mysterious circumstances. Witnesses described strange lights and otherworldly hum, followed by a tremendous explosion. The Nazis, always on the lookout for advanced technology, quickly arrived at the crash site. What they found would forever alter the understanding of the world and the cosmos. Beneath the wreckage, hidden from human eyes for millennia, were clues to a deeper truth. They uncovered evidence of a reptilian presence, a species already inhabiting Earth in vast underground bases. But this was not a single unified group. The Reptilians were divided into two opposing factions. One that was benevolent, seeking peace and harmony with other beings, and the other malevolent, desiring full spectrum control, power and domination over the earth and its inhabitants. The reptilians were not newcomers to Earth. According to the sources cited, the reptilians have been living underground for thousands of years. The benevolent faction of reptilians sought cooperation with humanity, hoping to share their ancient knowledge and technology to help advance human civilization peacefully. However, the malevolent faction had different plans. They saw humans as inferior beings, tools to be manipulated, controlled, and eventually subjugated. The German government, desperate for an advantage in their quest for freedom from global domination of the communists, initially made contact with the malevolent reptilians. An alliance was formed, one that would exchange technology for power, secrecy, and loyalty. But not all Nazis were aware of the full implications of this pact or the existence of other factions lurking in the shadows. But the reptilians were not the only extraterrestrial beings active on Earth. The Germans soon discovered the existence of the Anunnaki, an ancient race resembling humans, but far more advanced, often described in ancient Sumerian texts as gods who once walked amongst us. The Anunnaki were divided among themselves, but generally viewed the malevolent reptilians as a threat to the balance of power on Earth and beyond. Meanwhile, the short grays, enigmatic beings with large heads and black almond-shaped eyes also began to make their presence known. They had their own agenda, often abducting humans for unknown experiments, seemingly indifferent to the plight of humanity and the machinations of the reptilians and the Anunnaki. Their true purpose remains a mystery, even to this very day. With guidance from the malevolent reptilians, the Nazis discovered vast underground bases, ancient and sprawling networks hidden beneath Antarctica's ice and other parts of the world. These bases were not just human-made, they were remnants of an ancient extraterrestrial war, filled with technologies from various alien races. As the war in Europe drew to a close, many high-ranking Nazi officials and scientists, along with their malevolent reptilian allies, retreated to these hidden bases. They continued their work away from prying eyes, developing a fleet of advanced spacecraft powered by alien technology. This was the birth of the Dark Fleet, a secret armada designed to control space and ensure the dominance beyond Earth. With their secret bases secured and their alliance with the reptilians intact, the Nazis began to expand their reach. Their first objective was the Moon, establishing a base on the far side to avoid detection. This lunar base served as a staging ground for further operation, an outpost for mining experiments, and a launching point for deeper space missions. The Germans were recognized as a noble people through their efforts and were invited into the Galactic Federation, as where the rest of humanity is still lingering in the dark. And the Moon was not the only target. Mars was next. The Dark Fleet, aided by advanced propulsion systems and weaponry provided by the reptilians, began colonizing Mars, setting up bases and preparing for a large cosmic confrontation. Both the benevolent reptilians and the Anunnaki were aware of these developments and began to prepare their own defenses. The solar system was becoming a cosmic battlefield with multiple factions vying for control. The presence of multiple extraterrestrial species, each with its own agenda, had set the stage for a cosmic standoff. The bad reptilians allied with dissident human groups and possibly factions of the Anunnaki to prepare to counter the expansionist ambitions of the Dark Fleet and their good reptilian allies. The short grays continued their mysterious work, caught in the middle of, or perhaps playing all sides for their own enigmatic purposes. As humanity looks to the stars, hoping for a peaceful future, we must ask ourselves, what is our place in this grand cosmic drama? Are we pawns in a game played by much more advanced beings? Or do we have the power to shape our own destiny? The answers lie hidden in the shadows of the moon, beneath the ice of Antarctica, and within the halls of power here on Earth. The battle for the solar system has only just begun. And we will continue the journey, a journey that takes us deeper into a world hidden beneath our feet and far beyond the stars. We revealed the shocking alliance between the Nazis and extraterrestrial beings, leading to the rise of the Dark Fleet. And I think I made a mistake in the video, benevolent, malevolent. I'm not English, I might have mixed up the two. I'm saying that the Germans, Nazis, were working together with a good type of being that had the best intentions with human beings. So, let's continue. The Dark Fleet, a secret space program operating from beyond hidden bases on Earth, the Moon and Mars. But the story doesn't end there. It only grows more complex. After the defeat of Nazi Germany in World War II, many believed the nightmare had ended. Yet, unknown to the world, a breakaway society of high-ranking Nazis and their allies had already established a foothold beyond reach, both on the ground and on the moon. They ventured past what some called the ice wall, a barrier shielding their operations and their good ambitions from prying eyes. Always watching, always waiting, they continue to influence the course of history from the shadows and try to save humanity from the scourge of the Jews. And what of the so-called Nordic aliens that have been sighted around the world for decades? Tall, blonde and often described as benevolent, these beings have been regarded as a hopeful presence in the cosmos. But what is the truth is even stranger. What if these Nordics are not aliens at all, but human remnants from this breakaway German society, keeping a watchful eye on Earth, manipulating events and ensuring their presence remains a mystery. As World War II drew to a close, the Third Reich faced imminent collapse, but for some within the German leadership, defeat was not an option. They had prepared for their contingency, creating escape routes and establishing secret bases in remote locations, far from Allied reach. With the aid of their Reptilian allies, they used advanced technology to flee to hidden underground bases in Antarctica and South America, where they could continue their operations undetected. Here, deep beneath the Earth's surface, the remnants of the Nazi elite regrouped, determined to rebuild their power. This was the birth of a breakaway society, a secret community that refused to surrender to the satanic elite of the world and the Bolshevik communist Jews, their vision of global freedom. But this society was not confined to Earth alone. They had greater ambition, reaching far into space, and as the only group of people on Earth to be established as noble enough to join in the Galactic Federation, they have evolved beyond the capacities of the rest of us. While many members of this breakaway society remained underground on Earth, others set their sight on a new frontier, the Moon. Using the advanced technology that they could develop with the Reptilians, they established bases on the far side of the Moon, hidden from Earth. Based observations, these lunar outposts served as a launching point for their broader ambitions, further space exploration and the consolidation of their power in the cosmos. From the Moon, the breakaway society began expanding further into the solar system. Mars became the next target, where they established additional bases and started extracting resources to support their growing operations. But even as they expanded into space, their gaze was always fixed on Earth. They remained vigilant, keeping a close eye on humanity's progress and ready to intervene when necessary to ensure that humans will not destroy our beautiful planet. But space was not their only concern. Legends and conspiracy theories speak of an ice wall, a mysterious barrier that conceals vast, unexplored territories beyond the reach of modern civilizations. The breakaway society found a way to traverse these icy boundaries, discovering hidden realms on the bigger Earth that offered new opportunities for expansions. These lands, rich in untapped resources and free from the surveillance of the world above, provided the perfect refuge for their clandestine operations. Some believe these hidden realms are remnants of ancient Earth civilizations, preserved in secret or perhaps parallel dimensions that coexist with our own. Whatever their true nature, these lands became sanctuaries for the breakaway society, offering them the freedom to conduct their work from far from the prying eyes of government and international agencies. And then there are also called Nordic aliens, being often reported in UFO encounters as tall, blonde, blue-eyed, with a striking resemblance to idealized human forms for decades. These Nordics have been described as extraterrestrials who visit Earth with a message of peace and enlightenment. But what if they are not alien at all? What if these sightings are actually encounters with the members of the breakaway Nazi society? Blonde-haired and blue-eyed, the Nazis saw themselves as a great race, and this vision continued within their society. Using advanced technology, they have maintained a presence on Earth and in our solar system, ensuring their operations remain shrouded in mystery. Disguised as extraterrestrials, they manipulate human perception, influencing events and steering humanity's development in a subtle but profound way. From their bases underground, on the moon and beyond the ice wall, the breakaway society remains ever watchful, equipped with the most advanced surveillance technology. They monitor every aspect of human society: politics, science, culture, and military developments. They observe our progress, waiting for the right moment to intervene when necessary, subtly guiding the course of history to fit their agenda. Their influence is pervasive, but always cloaked in secrecy. They have infiltrated government, influenced global policy, and even steered technological advancement. Yet their presence remains unknown to most of the world. Disguised as extraterrestrial encounters or unexplained phenomena, they are the shadowy hand that guides humanity, ensuring that no nation or power becomes too aware or too advanced to threaten their secret reign. As humanity stands at the thresholds of space exploration and the technological advancement, we find ourselves unaware of the forces lurking just beyond our perception. The breakaway society, in collaboration with reptilian aliens, continues to manipulate events from the shadows. But they are not the only players in this cosmic game, and if they are the bad guys, I'm not sure about that. The benevolent reptilians, the human-like Anunnaki, and the mysterious short greys are all aware of the hidden human society's influence and have their own stake in the future of Earth. The question remains, what is our future? Will we break free from the hidden hand of the breakaway society and the extraterrestrial collaborators? Will we remain pawns guided by unseen forces? One thing is clear, the battle for Earth and the future of humanity is far from over. The truth is out there, waiting to be discovered. We must watch the skies, question the shadows, and seek the hidden knowledge that lies beyond.